didn't clean after themselves the mess. So how is things in your area? How is training around there?
It's good and bad. We got a few more people, which is great.
Yeah.
We saw them get their codes at the Batazaro. But one of them's moving to Lakeside, Lakes area, and the other person is going to be married to him, so they're kind of very infrequent now. So it's me, Karen Virgo, or Peter, and Mary, and one of the lad that I brought into it, and it just feels like every time we get going and we get a couple of people, and it fades away, and the place that we've got, space-wise, it's tiny. It's like a dance studio and there's like stuff all the way around, so we can't even do a lot of movement.
I don't like to believe. When you go around and you see a class now, if you have 10 people in there, that's the most expensive class ever. If it's not a couple of classes in London, people they still have 100 students. But I remember, back in the days when I used to have like 70, 80 students, and then just got to the point and just, you know what, fuck that shit, I don't know that shit. If I keep like 5 or 6. So I still go to my students, there's another couple of capoeira clubs around here, so when people say, what do you want? Don't play capoeira, there's a class here and there. I want to train here, not with me, bye. It's not you. Not you. It's one of those awkward people who come from nowhere, you don't even know what they are, and they just show up, oh, what's happening around here? Well, what is this? What is that? And I'm like, okay, close the door, bring the key, they're not getting out. There's some new guys coming now from the unit, but once again, York and Leeds, they are kind of very strange places to be with the capoeira at the moment, because most of the students, well, they are students for the unit. So they finish the course and they get keys. The only two from the unit I think we kept through all of these years are one of the guys who's teaching in York, and another guy, he just moved to Warrington to finish his PhD in Warrington, and now he's moving to Oxford, so he might start a club in there. But, I remember back in the days when you used to come to see, even with Jimmy, back on the days, you come for the event and there's hundreds of people in the event. Now, to get 20, 30 people in the event, well, it's a proper nightmare.
Well, it's not just good, there's plenty of people there.
It's one of those things in these days to keep people in the martial arts is a proper nightmare. It's a proper nightmare. And it's not only about the capoeira, there's a clubs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in New York, they closed twice because there's no people coming. Harvey, they shut the school because there's no people coming.
Newcastle one still gets a reasonable amount of people with Scuzzy, but I'm considering trying to go there just so I can get some extra training. And when I knew I'd be in Leeds, it was like, I'll come and say hello.
What a regrets what I have tomorrow. So what you've been practicing before you start training capoeira?
In terms of martial arts?
Yeah.
I did karate for quite a while when I was quite younger.
Or did you stop it or are you still doing?
Stopped, but I still remember various bits and bobs. That kind of applies when Peter's training. He says my outlook tends to be, how does this work? Is there something I can take for this for like a martial art rather than the dance or the game? But that's really my only kind of martial arts experience.
And how do you like training in these days? What you are more into in these days?
Whatever people teaches us. So recently we've been working on Ginga and little tricks we can put into it, movement, trying to get light on the feet. But it's working around his injuries, Mary's injuries, and this shoulder. So it's cripple wear is what we're calling it.
Yeah. Well, it's not only on your side because he's almost the same. Like some of my students, they come down and say, okay, what is happening now? Because everything hurts. I said, welcome to the new world because we are getting old.
Yeah.
Not compared to when I was 19 years old when I first came to England and I started teaching capoeira. Even there, I had some, injuries. Now on my 40s, they just get better. So nothing I can do to avoid it, but
Yeah.
surely,
I'm approaching 50 quickly.
don't worry, it gets worse for all of us. And then I just talk to guys and the guys ask, so what can we do to avoid the injuries? Lie down in bed and stand up for nothing. Because if you stand and if you practice sports, injuries will be part of it. We just need to change the way we train sometimes, put more into techniques and stretching instead of just keeping like the power all the time. Some of the youngsters, they will not understand it because they say, why? Why we not train speed? Why we not train like what we used to train before? Because we don't have the same when I was 20, I used to train as I'm 20 years old. I'm 40, so I need to train what my body allows me to do so. Anyway, so how's the arm going then? What's wrong with the arm? Still there?
Still there, and I think it's going to take a couple. And as you said, someone else said probably relax.
Yeah. Whenever we after that to see anyone else.
I'll probably recommend on
Right. Yeah. So what we like to train more, most of the time, is going to the kicks, pumps, takedowns, flexibility, self-defense.
Absolutely everything. I know your background is a lot of very practical self-defense. Absolutely.
That is, I'm a good actor and pretender. I'm a good pretender. That's what I
But I feel like the games I'm used to, I'm scared to be able to move my body, so I'm just trying to say wherever I learn, put it in the game. And I just really want to keep the martial arts.
So let's work on two different things. We want to work on the flexibility, on the strength, on the game side of it, on the training part of it, and self-defense. So for now, let's just go nice and slowly, and then just work the body properly, nice and slowly, just to relax a little because it can be cold now. It's not as easy as it used to be anymore. Just come in, just do some gym, do some little warm up and kicks. Now, one kick, you just pull one muscle and everything else will be just. And how's your reflex? Yeah. Oh, give up. Not mine, not anymore. Don't be afraid of bringing your foot towards me. Otherwise, I will not have the chance to use my steps. So all the time, when you are kicking someone, even though you kick slowly, but make sure the foot will be going to the person. So the person can understand how can you use the escapes in and out. Like for example, you go down, how can you attack from there? And that is how I'm just here to you already. And everything is open for my attack. So once you are down on the body as we were before, make sure from there you're gonna have to be scared to move it back. Because if you do anything else, I'll get closer, blocking you. So what you can do, just kind of suddenly, straight towards me, forcing me out. Okay? But make sure that once you're down there and before you're on the point, you really make sure you will get to me. Don't worry, you're not going to harm the person. You know, it's just into the game. You're not going for the fight and hold. You make sure the person keep moving. And if you are there and you see, and cabeçada comes and I'm going to block, you can always move it back and bring a kick on the floor, not in your attack. But just not dancing. Yeah? So you're going to keep the game flowing, and then you're going to make sure the person doesn't get too close. You don't let people get too close to you. Okay? But all the key is don't kick there, kick over the person, make sure they will stay through it and attack back. That's good. Not at all. Anticipate the movements. For example, some people they just go like they don't know what they're going to be doing with the body. Anticipate what everything what is happening there. If I'm going for the cage shadow, I see you are prepared to get out. I'm not going to waste my time in there. I'm just going to try and change, forcing you in different aspects of the game. So the attack will come from anywhere, as the escape can be anywhere as well. So attack with whatever kick or pulls or whatever. Too close, then won't get. Let the game flow. So before you throw the movement, see the distance you have from the person. Okay, because if I'm here and I'm just turning around, you see where the movement comes, but you can attack me still if I just open there. And I need to make sure my attack is going to be effective, but if I'm going to attack and attack comes at the same time, how can I divert that into the game? So the game don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be like I see people that try to attack me. No. Make fun, use the creativity. That's when we use the negasa. Negasa. So basically, negasa is everything what you can do to break the attention of your opponent. So yeah, negasa will be anything what you can do to break the attention of the person who's playing with you. For example, we are on the gym. That's just where we are. Any kind of movement will be a negasa. Why? It's just to take your attention away. Yeah. So when are we going there? I don't know. But the punch. Yeah. So you're going to prepare an attack when you're going to be unpredictable to the person from you. Some people say, oh, this is negasa. No, this is just you hoping some stupid guys will. Negasa is something what you need to create to develop your own balance. So balance is not something what can be taught. It's something what you need to create yourself. Okay? So we go for the ginga. Whenever you have this chance of trying to distract for anything, that's everything what we're gonna make sure you're gonna use it. That's it. So you're gonna keep it from that way. So people will not know what happens in there. That's when you start becoming predictive. Because people don't know where the kick might come from. It's just the action of taking attention away and using the ball on the attacks. And misdirect the attacks. So when you use all of these movements with negasas and playing like hands, going from side to side, all of these movements, when people say, well, this is just a little dance, every movement with your hands is a trap. So if you put your hands or if you put your foot in between my hands as I'm moving here, that's everything that I need. Why? To put your arm, moving out, to put the kick. When you put all of this, you combine it all, you can say, then there is the palm oil to give flavor to the food. When you put that into the capoeira, is to give the flavor to the game. These actions, what you do, using the legas, using ways of malandragem in and out. This is going to put some spice into the game and become more interesting. Not only the fact you're only going to. Yeah. So all of this combined to the ginga, that's all what we need. Because the ginga is your base to attack and to escape. But also the ginga is just how you are walking. position of the shoulder. So this is your attack position when you are on the street. You don't have to stop. Because you never know if you're here, you can attack someone. Or you pretend. And the movements don't have, you do not be powerful and strong all the time. As long as you know where to hit the person. Go forward. One finger can do the job. And you stop it there. So, what in the sense, if the elbow will get right in the front, that will make a lot of damage. And everything is just here. As we're using the gym. And the more you let it relax the body, the more you lose your power when you need to use for something. Misdirect where you need to do it. Martelo. Não, okay, slower. Olha, don't. Martelo. Martelo. Again, martelo. Now, all the time when you are doing your kick and you allow my hand to go through it, it means your movement is forward. It means I can go and attack you inside your own movement. Okay? Is it my bad? I can just go around, sweep your legs through the floor. Now, when my tail comes in this area, it's easy just to go down. The problem is when I have to see it. Look, you won't have the chance to go all the way down there, but the hand still goes through. So what you do, I just need to go as close as I can. Like that, here. I just need to get close to you and avoid the knee. Once I avoid the knee, the power is gone. And then it's just how I concentrate. So before we get too close on blocking movements, see if there is a gap where you can just move. Because once you move in, you don't have to do much. Again, like that. I'm just going to walk over. Kick me. That's it, kick me. Kick me. Ha! And it will not take any effect because I'm just passing your knee. So regardless how strong your kick will come, if I avoid this part over here, there's no problem. Unless we're going to concentrate everything on the technique. Before throwing the kick, how can you actually make sure the knee will be there making the push? Okay, so I'm kicking and move back. My knee just passed, but the leg there's a space to go. Yeah, so for the other side. Because the more the person tries to avoid you moving back, you're going to open the space for all the stuff to go. And on a good sense, on a good kick, if they're going to manage to do some things in there with your chin, it will hurt. But if they get the ball of the foot, it means they're going to break every single bone, which is going to go that way. So get close to the person that he comes, not far. Or if you get far, please move forward before you get away from the movement. Okay? Like L. Now, you move up. Just take a step on the side. Now, move forward and then to the other side. Okay? You just want to avoid the shin and the knee. As you get close to that. And you go here, you can just flip your head on the side, on the head ball. So it's just for the easy movement. Of course, sometimes you go like a little bit. Even going low, you manage, you're still going to get the kick, but at least you are close enough to make an attack. So it's just this fear of, oh, I'm going to get kicked. Yes, you will. If people are kicking and punching, you're going to get hit. So just to sort of avoid the consequence of it. So what we're going to do, just going to do a little bit of exercise for the balance and control for the martelo. Now, we're going to work 3 different techniques for the martelo. You're going to work this one here on the side. Now, we're going to work the one you push on the front. So the martelo comes from here. Now. Okay, so we're just going to just the knee, push it forward, like we're going to kick a dance. But just keep the knee back, sit and back. And ginga. And again, push it up, back. And again. That's it. There's not going to be any gap when I'm trying to go getting close to you. Even though if I try to get close and move on the side, look, it's still going to be that knee. Not letting me try to get any closer to you because the hands are prepared and the knee is just like kind of blocking the back. So now what we do, as we lift the knee, we're going to go over here and we're going to twist it and back. So just work nice and slow. Like the foot one, twist and back. Just worry about controlling the balance of the back. 1, 2, that and back. And again, 1 and 2 and back. That's it. And again. Now, make sure that you will be 45 degrees on the diagonal way. Because that's where you're on that leg, you are closing it. On your left leg, you are on the right hand side. Okay? So again. That's it. Now, we're going to just straight the leg. Don't worry about power on the kick. It's just about, you see, put in front of you, you go 1, twist, just straight the leg. And then nice and slowly. It's not the power, it's the balance and the control as you can keep in this. Until it becomes powerful to go 1. It's not going to be crazy powerful as on the first technique. But it will redirect you, because if I point to you, that's where I am, and put 1. And doing shit. So let's just try that bit right now. 1, 2, that's it. Kick and hold. Kick and hold. Hold. Breaking bones. Hold the foot. Okay, again. Just work on that balance. The kick is great. It's just the balance as you need to hold. Okay? Good. Good. Don't worry about the power, we are concentrating on the balance. Balance. Don't worry about hitting it, worry about controlling it. Okay, now we're gonna go without the little break. So we're gonna just lift the leg and we're gonna twist straight away. Once again, we are worried about the balance. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 straight instead of 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go all the way with it here. So we start from the front, like I'm here right in front to you, just like. Okay. 1, 2, that's it. Make it like 1, 2, make it like 1, 2. That's it. Cut the break. You are still pausing a little bit. Do not. That's better, yeah. And now work more into the gym, finding the movement come from different angles. Okay. Now, let's work this in the forward right there. Now we're going to put martello on the negative. So when people say colocar o movimento na negativa, put the movement on the negative, is not to go down the negative, but it's how you're going to use the movement on the way of defending. Because here is the aggressive way. Now we're going to use it on the defensive. So we're going to use the kick. Once you come back, and there's going to be time when you are pulling yourself back against someone attacking you, that martello, we're going to be putting the negative, because we're going to use the other leg to do the martello. So I'm going forward attacking, I'm coming backwards, and then still attacking. Forward one, backwards, two. Okay, let's just try that balance, see how it goes. So, one, back, and straight away. As you step back, bring your second leg, and then kick again. That's it. And again, come from the back. I just want I'm going towards you, lift and kick back. That's it. Balance. And again, don't worry. It's going to get worse. Attack. Well, escape. I'm going back. That's it. And again. Come attack. I'm going to you. Attack back. And do not be afraid of attacking someone who comes to you. You need to attack them. Okay? Lose the fear. Well, I don't want to hurt someone. So don't kick. Because each time you're going to lift your leg, it means you're going to put that into someone. And make sure you're not going to be like, kick around or kick on the floor. No, one kick is enough. Just make sure that kick will come to the right place. Jim. Now, we're going to play this little game only with martellos. So, when I say we're going to play this little game only with the martellos, it means we're not going to be just here one-to-one. We're going to keep moving directions. We're going to keep changing the gym and moving around, walking around the room, like we're in a little party and things are happening. And then whenever you see a chance to attack, you throw it like that. But don't keep the air with me. And force the person in front of you really to escape from you. So pull your foot as far as you can to really hit the person. And let the person find a way out. Okay? And remember, someone always going to get hurt. Just make sure. And the martello will not find a place. It's not only here, it's not only there. You want to kick the person wherever you can take the balance away, whenever you can make it hurt. Okay? Give me a low. Wide. Sorry, wide. Like close. So why you are not kicking that? When I ask you, give me a low kick. What do you understand by low kick? Okay. You can't make it feel pain. Or you really put maybe. Oh, this is a sweep, it's not a sweep, it's just a martello on the kick stand where you front going snap the tendon and she gets it right. Don't worry there. So when you're pulling your kick, don't let the person understand how your body and how your movement works. Okay? Block my kick, okay? Misdirect it. Don't let people see where the movement comes. Aim in the face, go all the way and bring it down again. Okay? Don't let people understand what's happening around the game. And then you want to keep them far from you. But if you really want time, you go one. Okay? Really want to expose that. So, the second way to do that.
Did you know to read your music app where you can also listen to
Great.
the version?
That will make it.
Scott version.
So find the areas where you don't have to use too much of the flexibility, just one single kick, or just right inside the knee. Not the back, but right at the joint. So, there. Ball the foot. Right. Make sure you get that and
think that's the right thing. When you use the ball and push the kicks again, you're using the side. And the tail right also was the top of the foot much.
No, it depends what you want to do. If you are playing a game with someone, you are doing the most when you play a game, so you don't really want to harm the person. But if you do want, oh, something is going on here, something else, just let it go. And then you know the person will get the message. You know. Jake, again, the game of Martel. So whenever you see that chance, you do Martel, oh. And again. That's how you shoot people. Armand. Don't worry. You see. Now, take the same days that they are not and change for the Martel. So instead of lifting the leg, just go. Don't let the person see what's happening. Just do this exercise one. Just work on the balance. Do the Armada, don't lift the leg, just bend the knees a little bit. That's it. And again, the other side. That's it. And again. Good. Now, in the meantime, when you are doing this movement, have a little break on the leg, controlling the body, and stop. Right before you finish, you can stop here. And then throw the martello back. That's how the movement will work. Now, without the break, this is how Martel. Fake the Armada, so you always want to put the person on the escape mode. And then it's just how the kick will change, and then we will come back. So that's how we do now. Look from here. One, two. Just hold it in the air. Right and back. No speed, slowly. Controlling the power. Here, that's it and back. Jig. And then again, the other side. And kick. That's it and again. Now this kick don't have to be too high. I just going to kick. As you follow into the game. Up, up, back. You can kick me. Don't worry about me. I can use your balance. It's okay. Let's do that. Try. Remember, it's not about the speed. The speed only matters when the technique is good. In this point, I'm just here, block my punch. Okay, just block. Good. I can do as fast as I want. If I don't know where I'm pushing, regardless, I can just move it around. Now block. See where the technique works in there. I'm blocking the space. So I'm going towards you. You block me. So my hands will not go through that for not a chance. So the first hand is just open the space for the second one to come. And as you move to the gym, as you keep moving, it's open. So let the body, the legs, with the movement from up down. Attacking specific areas. Misdirect. Let's play a little bit. And it's too close for any kicks, but it's nice for the elbow. It's right there for the elbow. If you are kicking from here, it's not going to make any effect. Okay? Unless you go to your knees, but not the kicks. But I'm just too close. Okay. So use the right one to take the block. Good. It's not the speed, it's the technique. Just a sip. Don't drink too much.
Last time we had a sip of water without commanding me was 2 lots of Try to make any more mistake.
Well, on your own time, do your own thing. Just concentrate, you are alone there. There is no one with you. So it's you against your shadow. Pretend you are in front of yourself. You are attacking yourself and you need to protect yourself from yourself. So create this way. You work with the ginga, which is individual, which no one will copy what you are doing. It's something like you go into that transit when only you know your movements and only you know your escapes. Okay? And one of the things, which is one of the most shit things, is when you're attacking someone and the person realizes they have an elbow. So for your kick, whatever. I don't need to do much. You're going to destroy my arm. You're going to really destroy my arm depending on how powerful your kick is. But once my elbow gets there, you're going to do it. Okay? So you're always going to understand, if you play a game with someone, you are playing a game with someone. No aggression movements. But when you train to pretend like you're fighting. So you take all the possibilities and then you see what happens with that. So the game is just like to have fun and swing around and allow people to grab your leg, to throw you on the floor. It's all part of the fun. When it comes to the train, when it comes to the one-way attack, we're not going to take much. You do one attack and that will be one. Okay? Don't be like, No. Fight in the cage, fight in the ring, you don't play. Fight in the street, we don't have much time. Okay? It's more like handshake. Zero the blood straight away. Break the attention. So if you try to grab me, for example, I'm not going to be there like trying to get away. What I'm going to do is just get as fast as I can out, and at the same time, just make my attack and walk away. I'm not going to be there like, no. It's not quick. It's straight to the joints. Both arms are getting there. Get one of their arms and cross and the joints. Take one arm. No. Yours. This one. Go from one arm to the second arm, dock the joints, and disable my body, and have your elbow ready to go back. Okay? Yeah, so remember, you have another time. So once you grab it up, the first thing is get the arms together. So if you're swinging off, hold it, but don't let it move your arms. Just stay still. Don't let it move. Don't work. So let it go straight to the joints. There's no chance it will have this break. Okay? And then the elbow, you move around it. Okay? So one arm. The second one, bring it to the hand, so you want to have straight. Yeah. Just move the way up. Grab again. Then the joints. So bring one arm and then hit the second. And do. But don't use your head with your front. So bring that part to the arm, which is the second hit. Now, to do it to a person when the person is standing is one thing. To do it in the movement when someone comes with to do it, then whatever comes with power goes with power. So as you come in that yard, so you should get strong there. Not a chance I'm gonna have time to move because you're pushing me back or you're just holding there. So what you do then is when the hip needs to do some movement. And this is what so I just use a little bit more power in that. And then your elbow is right there on the face. So it's going to be just 1, 2. And you have the same thing what we're doing with the jingle. The jingle just passes the look. And look, this movement what I'm doing is just what is hidden behind the movements of the chin. As you move forward, moving the arm, pushing it back, and turning here. That's why you put all of these movements into kind of a dance. So when it comes strong, back, and you hold, grab. Use the power of the body to go with it. Okay? Use the power of the chest. And you can use it by taking down, which I don't. No, do the same. Now, once you are moving and striking the arm, you're going to use this leg and do a twist with your hip, move the leg forward. Yes. No, bring the leg. Oh yeah. So you really have to put the pressure in there because if there's someone strong, you're not going to stop a pressure. You really will. So if you go back to the Ginga, and then we just work around the Ginga in this dance beat, understand how it can be used with the arm when someone will grab you in there. And all of this will be part of the Ginga, how we're moving around. Remember, hit, push it back. So all the time when you take up with someone, and if they don't keep it all the time, and they move the arms, they really get because this will be just a simple drop. So whatever my hands is going, whatever is in my hands, will go with this. Can be a knife, can be a pen, can be a credit card, can be just a consent. You get to your eyes. So when people say, what is capoeira dance? It's a simple dance. Do not argue with no one. No, capoeira is a fight, it's powerful. No, capoeira is the most quick martial art ever. Agree with everyone. You just want to do the show. So block. Whatever you can block. You have any skills you have to block. This is a one-to-one jogo de braço. When you just use your arms to move, to misdirect the movements from there. Now, if I'm attacking you, that will not work. Unless you do one block and straight away send the attack. Now I'm going to attack a little bit faster. Okay? This is the street. This is how people come to you. People will not come like. No, people come like. So to avoid all of these things, what will come first? Why? Because it's there. If you attack, whatever. Help. Even if you're still going to come around and grab me, you can do whatever you want. You can put my elbow on the right place. It's still going to be hard. So remember, the human is based on the protection. And all of this protection, you're always going to keep the elbow on the face. Regardless of where you are, you're moving the side, the elbow is still pointing there. You are moving forward, the elbow is still here. Whatever you're doing, the elbow will be your main attack when you are getting close to the person. You can punch, you can, but you're always going to have an elbow. And when an elbow meets the bone, it will so when you differentiate, just make sure that elbow always will be somewhere where you can be okay to use it. Okay, I'll probably get a little close. Never be afraid of lifting your leg. And not be more afraid when people grab your leg. Take it and pray for you to grab. So you can use techniques which normally you would not use. Okay? Now, what's happening in the modern capoeira? People are using too much jiu-jitsu into capoeira. A lot. So one of the things which a lot people are using a lot in capoeira is they are playing with you and suddenly they make this. And that happens to me a lot. You play someone, you just go around and they love you and they just want to lift and take it. Okay? You might not have seen that yet.
I think I've seen people will do something like that.
It happens on the street when somebody event. Many of those. That's not. The only example you want to do. That's the first thing you want to do. Right. So what do we do in that case? Remember Gaha Jigayamuni? We trained before. Gaha Jigayamuni. Now one thing is when you have a thought. Second thing is when someone comes and grabs you and there's no motion of grab like proper grab like and there's no motion like you put that. And then I'm trying to put your thoughts in your head to go down. What is left? Then the neck. So go to the cervical and go to the eyes and just pull it out. No fear, no attention, don't give a shit to whatever they are doing there. Just make it possible. Don't be aggressive, but make sure they will feel something is done. Okay? Avoiding this all the time. Unless we're like G, have like a little knife somewhere. Okay? But anyway, let's pretend we're playing a game and something just happened to us and everybody feel there. What's going to be your first attack? Remember, once I grab you from here, I'm not going to stay there too long because what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to lift or I'm going to try to throw you. So this movement should be made when you first feel the hand going around you, you need to act. We're going to go and first we're going to see on the floor how is the movement and then we're going to show how you can use that movement to take this. Okay? So first, what we're doing there? We're just going to be here in the ginga, okay? And then we're going to do like a little stretch exercise. It's going to be one, here, and then we'll just take the leg. And rotate. So basically, this is the way out from that movement. Now, how we practice that. It's just to work how we're going to throw our body, our weight. As you can see, the elbow is coming. And then we're switch. So here I'm just turning around into the hook. So let's just do this exercise for the rotation of the hip. And then we do the trial punch. So you want to sit in the point of where sometimes you just go down the floor, and then you're going to be here, and then just go. If you this is pointless. Why? Even when they just come straight to your groins and then kick you. So what do you do whatever you want? What is the way out? You just like, oh, just push it out here. Oh, coming back. So jiggle. Stop. Hand on the floor. Twist the body. Now bring the as you're twisting, lift the elbow all the way around you. And twist. Until your hand goes in position. Keep your foot in there. Just let the body twist. Go again. Keep your leg there. Now twist. Doing this stretching. Hands. Oh yeah, locals. And pull to the side. Yeah. So here. Twist. Let your hand go all the way down the floor. And that's it. Come on the floor. That's it. And again. Same on the other side. That's it. And again. And again. Another 5 times. Nice and slow. Take a breath. Do it again. Another 2 times. Okay? That movement in the practice. Put the movement in the practice. You grab someone from right from, that's it. Look, if you cut that first, it's not a big thing because I just need to go for the joints. And that's it. Okay? Now, hold tight, hold tight. And again, I just need to force the joints. On a little grip, the movement will be going. Now, come here and grab from here. Make it this way. That's it. Okay? Now, even though I try to push it down there, the hand will be like kind of stuck. And it also have the grip from my t-shirt. Okay? So right, the first thing when you get this position, when the person gets here and starts lifting you, it becomes quite hard for the movement to do. So once you feel this movement, this stop, you pick one of your legs and step straight backwards. Yes, the hand is gone. So sometimes you don't have to do much depending on how strong the person is. But this movement now, oh, don't let me get out. Oh, I didn't get up from there. Great. Next step will be grabbing the leg. Okay? If you can go far and grab your own trousers from the back, great. If not, just grab the person's leg there. And the movement will be the same. First, I'm going to use the hands, so you just can work easily on the rotation. Okay? So what's going to be? Hand will be on the floor, and the leg will be going down there. And that's what I am. You still do the same movement as we were doing before, with the difference is as I'm rotating here, I'm coming with the elbow down, and I'm rolling back with the elbow for the achievement to get out. So the rotation will be, as the person comes in there, I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
It reminds me a little bit of swimming.
If you allow me to go there, you're leaving me in preparation. So don't leave this gap. Allow me to get up. Grab me and don't let me move my legs. If my legs move that way, I'm already here. So don't really. Stay on the place here, but you're not going to allow me the legs to go right behind me. Okay? Yeah. So step between my legs. That's it. Don't have to look down. Just step into my legs at the same time. Use the hands to grab my trouser. Right. Once on this part. So once I'm here, you don't have to worry because I'm still here on the iron there. Because you didn't take the balance of my legs. So if I can come on this point, then I can manage to work it out. I'm going to be working on your own rotation. if you allow me to do so. So you need to land with your elbow on my face. Nice and slowly, no rush. You hold, put the head, rub the shoulder. Now, this leg, put your hands on the floor. Now, stretch this leg behind. And this will be the one taking the balance of my leg. Now, keep this like that. Just this one, you go over here, and then twist your body, bring me down. That's it. So once I'm falling, the elbow, right now, stay there, still. Now, you are landing, go back. Landing, so this elbow is landing straight here. Okay? Once it's there, then just bring the second elbow and you go over my body. That's it, the range of that. Because that's where you're going to leave the person down the floor. But for any reason, the elbow doesn't go here, and I have a little space to go underneath and I can make the catch on my arm. I'm out. Okay. 1, 2. So don't leave this gap. There. That's a little rush. That's it, elbow, straight to the face. So you're not going to give the chance to the person to grab you, but the lunge straight. And people may say, oh, that's illegal. Bollocks, this is self-defense. This is a survival way. I don't care about the person I'm taking down, because I don't know what the person will do to me. So I don't care. As long as I stand up before him, I have the chance to run. Do a couple of things for yourself, do whatever. Want water, toilet, selection. You have these 2 minutes for yourself, just 2. Yeah? It's taken about 4 years to be able to at least do this movement here now. And I'm not, and people say, well, you're doing it wrong. You should do it good. I'm not to exercise the bicep. It's just a ligament in there. So just to do this movement here, it took me like 3 years. Before I rotated the calf, that was the only thing I could do with my eyes at some point. And to lift bikes, I was so as long as you're able to lift it up there, the process of the healing is fast. And even though it hurts, keeping
You know you're all like you said.
I know. When you're watching, I know what things.
What's going on?
I was really going to do some hard words, but I will avoid it because of your I don't want to into it. So we're going to do one words on the way in and out. As you're in the gym, as you can just walk inside the person. When I say the way in, I'm not bothered what you're going to do. I just want to make sure you're going to get in. I don't care if you're going to punch. I don't care if you're going to kick. I don't care if you're going to grab. My aim, as I'm over here, is to make sure my hands that's all I want. But I want my hands. So regardless of what we're doing, just move around. If I can get my hand in there, and if I have my character, as I said before, regardless of what you're doing, I don't care what you do, I don't care who you are, I don't care how much you're going to break me. I don't care how much you're going to like break my bones or stuff. I just want to make sure one movement which I have prepared is doing work. Yeah.
Yes, swingers, isn't it?
Yeah.
All your swing people, never mind, you don't close it. You don't carry nice or anything.
But I was doing that before I got TV. But I didn't do it. Yeah, I could work with weapons, that's when I started learning about properties. But of course, whatever I was learning back then, and when I make gym, it was just like this is what I knew, and I just need to but street is one of the things. The last thing what was happening when you have like a street fight, people are not going to drive. One-to-one is very effective. Jiu-jitsu, maybe 2-to-1, still would work 3-4. So my times, if you're fighting someone get this close to you, you don't even know what happens. First you got too close, you don't even know. A little carry, you carry. And then you put it in the capoeira. Because you know, I'm sorry, you know, it's not about, I don't want to fight, I don't want expecting people to actually grab the hand and do whatever they want with their hands. And the second, you just, I mean, blades somewhere. Of course, now I don't carry the blades anymore. You know, kind of. I do know. That's my unit, to be able to follow. That's one of my kids. How is our practice? What is it? Every time I tried, I don't know whether it was the fear of getting hooked or everybody can work out with my boy. You just need to do like all the kids do. You have problems on your back. Have you seen the kids? This movement, the crawl, is the best movement ever. To restore your back. Like when you play with your child, how do you do it? You can be here all day long. Even with problems on the back, you still will be able to crawl. And people don't realize how much doing this exercise here can help you on a daily basis to relax your spine, to relax the muscles and take the tension, the pressure of the back. If you can learn how to crawl, you can learn how to walk. If you learn how to dislocate the hip from side to side, you know how to do the cartwheel. Because it's as simple as what I'm doing here right now. And then you just need to actually lift and slowly, you know. Now, if you just try to go, put your hand towards that one, the only thing you're going to get injury. Now, so what's the first thing to do? Making sure you strengthen the arms. This exercise, people don't really count, oh, this is so strict, it is, but you are stretching. Okay, all of these movements, moving back there, they all work on the shoulder engagement and the rotator cuff. It's just in different ways as we used to. Okay? Now, with the hip, and then you make sure your arms are strong enough as it is straight or as it bends. Work on different ways. Bend one arm and straighten the other. That's it. Now let's have a little bit more. Now open your toes. Remember to stretch the hip. Because from here, you got six sides. Well, it's quite easy. Do the exercise a bit more. Keep practice on that one for a bit. Now, as we do the same exercise. Stretch, back, switch. And start gaining this strength on your wrist and your self-confidence. That's it. Regardless how many times you're gonna fall, life is about falling down and standing up. And each time you're gonna stand up stronger. Just give time for yourself and patience, give time and persistence. Don't give up on the first time when you fall down, because you're gonna fall down all the time. Now, using this same simple technique, using this same technique what we're doing here, we're going to do the same. Starting from the top instead of starting from the front. So the legs to there, the half now. Work on the balance. For example, the same what we are doing there. You just work down here and work the balance. Just anything what you do. You got time, keep it up. Don't worry, fall down as many times as you need to. This is no type of the game. There's no way to stand up if you don't fall. You got for life as well. How are you going to learn how to do business if you never lose any money? That's it. Beautiful. Just one time. Yeah? Nice and good. Second hand on the floor, and that's it. Don't worry, it's a good ball. Well, here you go. And we're on time. That's it. That's how everybody strikes it. That's exactly what you do. Just start losing the fear. Pretend this is something what you do every day. Pretend this is something when you wake up in the morning, you are just there. It's something you do every single day. Okay? Confidence. What is not, you lose your motivation. What is the motivation? Is the confidence you're not having on yourself. You're not believing in yourself because you're aiming straight to the floor. Aiming not falling. You can do it. Hallelujah. You need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect me to believe in yourself? And that's how you start it. Don't try when you try to learn how to do. To put your hands all over, it's not going to happen. You're going to injure yourself. Do it step by step, making sure the strength is there, make sure the twist will work. Otherwise, you're just going to put your hands in your take and you're never going to do it. Now, don't only on your good side. Don't worry about both sides. Just the side where you feel more confident. That's it. And regardless how many times you're going to fall down, because you're going to fall down. Just don't put on your thoughts. Just put, you're not falling down. And I'm not falling down, and you will not fall. And here we are. That's it. And again. And again. Good. Can you do the cobra exercise? Sorry? Can you do the cobra exercise? Now let's move the ball. The way I'm doing. So the hands will be held up the floor. There we go. Lift it. Lift it. Don't worry about your hands on the floor. Just get your chest under it. No. Now, chest on the ball, from here, let it go. And let the disc sink backwards. And as it release. Chest on the ball. Now let's sink backwards, don't let your hands. Just let it go in force and strength. Even though you feel cramps on your sole of your foot, don't bother. Hands up. That's an interesting thing. You are in pain when you were born because the midwife just needs to cry! Cry, motherfucker, cry! Oh, in my case, just hold me through against the wall with my head. Cry, motherfucker! Oh, well, you live with pain. Everything what you do is with pain. Possibly, you're gonna die in pain. So pain is part of our daily life. Nobody wants to have a pain. Nobody likes the pain. But it's part of it. So don't fight it. Accept it. Accept how to deal with the pain. The problem is when that pain is obstructing your movement and you can't go down. Then it's a problem. Every single day, no pain will be there. Okay? We are